What's up, guys? Today's story is about an ex-girlfriend of a good friend of mine. It all starts off on a normal Saturday. A friend hits me up and says that he has to get something off his chest and needs to talk to me. And I say, of course, dude, I'm here for you. I don't know why, but I'm that one friend that everybody goes to for advice. I'm not complaining. I like giving out advice, but I just don't know how I became that guy. We meet each other at a halfway point in between our houses and go buy something to drink. Then we head over to a park and sit down on a bench. He begins to talk about how he recently broke up with his girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend. I ask him why he broke up with her because he seemed like he regrets it. Then he gives me a couple reasons, not going into detail, but basically saying that it just didn't work out. Then I say, you do you, but do you regret it? And he's like, no, maybe, I don't know. I try to give him advice, but not nudge him in any direction. So I just say, just follow your heart and ask yourself, what do you want? What do you really want? My friend thanks me for the advice and for listening. I say, don't sweat it. Then he stands up and says, you know what? Let's go back to my house and chill there. I don't want to dwell on this any longer. I just want to chill with a friend. We arrive at his house and go to the backyard to go through the back door. While walking around the house, we hear a noise from the other side of his house. We thought that it was one of his neighbors and decided to ignore it. But when we got to the back door, we heard it again, and this time it was clear that it was not one of his neighbors. It sounded like a window being opened and someone trying to crawl in. My friend looks at me with a confused face, and I shrug my shoulders. Let's give my friend a name. Let's call him Lucas. Lucas and I start walking towards the noise, and as soon as we turn the corner, we see Lucas's girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend, trying to climb into his bedroom window. My jaw falls open. I turn to Lucas and he seems pissed. He shouts, "Hey, what are you doing? Trying to break into my house?" His ex-girlfriend drops down from his window. His window was on the first floor, but you did have to jump to get into it. Lucas repeats himself, "What are you doing? Trying to break into my bedroom." His ex looks at him and says, "I'm so sorry. I just wanted to talk to you." Then Lucas says, "You could have texted me." She says, "Well, I did. You didn't respond, so I thought that this would have been the next best option. The next best option would have been for you to wait for me to respond." Then she says, "Well, it's too late for that now. I'm already here." Lucas says, "No, you were here. You have 20 seconds to get off my property." Then she says, "Oh, are you gonna call the cops on your girlfriend?" All Lucas said was 15, 14. Then this girl just keeps taunting him. When Lucas got to 10, he pulled out his phone. At 5, his ex said, "Well, fuck you too," and just walked away. I look at Lucas. He just sighs out of relief and says, "Let's go inside and forget this ever happened. You wanna play COD?" I said, "You don't have to tell me twice." I ended up staying the night, and right before we went to bed, he asked Lucas if he sent the final "we're over" text to his ex-girlfriend, and he says, "Way ahead of you, bro. I just sent her a message saying, I never want to see you again, and if you ever see me, you better act like you've never seen me before. Then I blocked her crazy ass on everything. Moral of the story is not to be like Lucas's crazy ex-girlfriend. I don't like using that phrase, crazy girlfriend, but seeing that this story is an exaggerated story, I feel like it was fitting for the story and only for the story. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Watch another if you want. Peace!